Hi guys. Okay, so I wanted to do my pregnancy update weeks 30 through 32. I am currently 33 weeks, so well, by the time this goes up, I'll be 33 weeks. So I wanted to kind of start, condensing them down as the weeks progress, just to kind of see, how fast things really go from here, because I usually deliver at like 35 weeks. So with both of my kids, I delivered at 35 weeks for both of them. I'm not topless. I know it probably looks like I'm topless, but I am not. My doctor wants to kind of monitor things, make sure that I don't go into labor like at 35 weeks. He wants me to at least wait until 37 weeks because that's when they're pretty much developed, and like there isn't as big of a risk or chance for anything or to go wrong, or for them to need to like stay in the NICU or anything like that. So we're trying to keep her in there until 37 weeks, so we shall see. Now I'll just get right into how these weeks have been going for me. I guess it's been like a few weeks now, because I started noticing it at like 25 weeks, I want to say, maybe, that my breasts have started to produce colostrum. I believe that's what it's called, before the breast milk comes in. Obviously, when I give birth, my breast milk comes in usually within like a day or a few hours or whatever, what have you, of me giving birth. So my milk starts to come in pretty quickly, and it's a lot. I've been asked to be a breast milk donor more than once because of the amount of breast milk that I produce, even on the first day after having the baby. So my breasts have started to leak. They probably were developing milk earlier than that, but I wasn't. It was to where like it's still to where I have to like kind of like lean up against something, or like lay on a boob, or like squeeze it or something like that for the milk to come out, or colostrum to come out. So it's not like full on. It's not like full on leaking out yet. Like I'm not waking up with like a drenched shirt or anything. But it is starting to develop. So I am on the lookout for that. I'm pretty sure I'll be waking up one morning with a wet shirt. Other than that, as far as breast milk and all that goes, I actually went to the hospital, I want to say 2 weeks ago now. I believe I was 30 weeks when I went to the hospital, because I was just really dizzy at school. I couldn't really stand up. Like, I didn't really feel her moving. She wasn't moving a lot like she normally does, because for those who don't know, I'm in cosmetology school, so I'm on my feet quite often throughout the day, and I kind of know her patterns. I kind of know, how she acts and when she moves and things like that during the day, and she was just like not having it that day. So it really freaked me out. I was really dizzy and just really not feeling well that day. So we went to the hospital, and they checked me and put her on the monitors and everything, and I was contracting slightly but not a lot. And then they checked me, and I was 1 centimeter already, and I was really dehydrated. Like, I didn't feel dehydrated, but I was dehydrated. So that was happening. So it was a mixture of dehydration and dilate. I don't know if my cervix is like just open and it just never closed from the last pregnancy, or if I'm just already 1 centimeter. But yeah, so the doctor wants me to wanted me to kind of take it easy and not really do much for the weekend, and I'm fine now. They told me, like, when they checked me that I may like see blood or something like that, you know, afterwards, because it's normal. But I didn't see any of that. It wasn't really like an issue for me. I did have like TMI, a slight mucousy discharge, but that was it. It wasn't like bloody or anything. So I don't know. The doctor said that that's normal. And that was about it. I took a hospital tour for the hospital that my doctor is, you know, delivers at, and then I took a tour of the hospital that I delivered my son at, just because that hospital, Winnie Palmer, is the best hospital for newborns and things of that nature, for children and women and babies. So I feel really safe there. They were really super great with my son, because he was in there for 2 weeks in the NICU, and they were so awesome. It was such a great experience. It was very, you know, comforting. It wasn't like, you know, this sterile environment to where they just kind of whisked your baby off and you didn't really know what was going on. Like, my husband was able to follow him around and figure out what was going on and all that stuff. So I really liked that, but my doctor doesn't deliver there. So yeah, but my doctor didn't deliver my son either. And I kind of feel like my doctor's a little hands off. I feel like he's, I don't know, it's just kind of, I don't know how much she weighs. I feel like we didn't really get, like, when we got our ultrasounds, it was kind of just like, yep, she's in there, she's fine, and that's it. Like, I don't know if she has, you know, all her limbs or what's going on. Like, obviously they would have to probably divulge that information to you, but I just kind of feel like they're not really as hands-on as they should be with their patients. And there's 2 or 3 other doctors there, so I have to meet other ones. So I'm just, really, I just feel comfortable delivering at Winnie Palmer. So I don't know. We shall see if I want to deliver at Winter Park or if I want to deliver at Winnie Palmer. Not quite sure. I have to go fill out the paperwork for Winnie Palmer so that I'm registered at both hospitals. And then I'll make I actually have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which is Monday, so I'll make my decision then, because I have to see my doctor, and I'll just see how I feel about the situation and everything then. And that, I've just been feeling really heavy. I feel like she's really low, especially, well, she starts off high, like if I'm sitting down, like she's kind of like up in there, but the last time we had an ultrasound, I believe she was head down, so she's like up during the day, and then as the day goes on, she just slides down, so it just feels like she's just really low and just in there, and then I have to walk weird, and then it hurts, and then her movements are now like really like more of like arm, leg, kind of like drags. It's like I can feel her like moving around in there, and then, you know, her hard kicks and stuff like that are starting to kind of hurt now. They're not like the cute little, oh, I felt a little flutter. Now it's like, ow, like you're hurting me, I need you to stop. So yeah, she's in there, she's gaining weight. Hopefully tomorrow I will find out how big she is, how, you know, how much weight I've gained, things like that. Like, my doctor's really, like, if I don't ask, like, he is just like, okay, well, see you next time. Like, it's not how I wanted my doctor-patient relationship to kind of go, but by the time I kind of figured out, you know, what I wanted and how things were supposed to be and all that jazz, and that he wasn't really giving me the attention that I kind of wanted, it was kind of too late to change for a different doctor. So just have to go with the flow. I'm already 33 weeks. I'll already be 33 weeks, so there'll really be no point in changing doctors now for the next couple weeks. So we'll just go with it. I'll just have to really grill him from now on if I have a question about something. My teeth are like off and on hurting. It's more so on this side, but it isn't to where, like, it's sometimes I'll just be like, oh my god, like I just want to yank it out, and then it'll subside, or I'll take Tylenol or something like that, and then it'll go away. So it isn't to where I'm just like dying inside to where I need it. So I haven't like gone to the dentist again to get checked out or have it pulled or whatever. I just really don't want to deal with that right now because I have so much other stuff going on. And then we also had my baby shower, so we have most of her stuff. There's still a few things that I have to get, you know, before we're ready. I still have to pack my hospital bag and the kids bag and finish packing her diaper bag, but we have, for the most part, the big things we need, you know, her bassinet, her crib, her stroller, her car seat, stuff like that, onesies, socks, breast pads, stuff like that. But I have to, you know, kind of combine, put it all together where it needs to go, and then pack a bag and get, you know, the few odds and end things that we need, and then go from there. Once I do that, then I'll make, you know, what's in my hospital or diaper bag or whatever video, and then just like a little recording of her setup, just so, you know, you can see where she'll be, because currently right now we're not really like worried about making up her crib or anything like that, because she'll be with us, she'll be sleeping with us, because I co-sleep for a little while, so she'll be with us for the first few months of her life anyway, so we're not like really hard pressed on having her crib and everything just like done and ready to go. It was mainly like make sure we have the bassinet, make sure we have the car seat, the stroller, her outfits for when she's born, diapers, you know, wipes, things of that nature, you know, just the really important things, because we have her crib and everything, and we set that up, but we didn't get a mattress yet because she's not going to be in it for a while. I have not taken my maternity pictures yet. Hopefully I will get them done within the next week or so. But I have not been able to do that. I've just been so busy with everything else, with my son finishing preschool and us having to get the kids ready for school next year, and then the baby coming and the baby shower and just everything. Like, there's still so much that I have to do. It's really overwhelming. Sometimes I want to tear my hair out. So that is it for this pregnancy update. I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to put them down below. And if your breasts started leaking and stuff like that around this time, more or less, or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. I don't remember leaking with my other two. Maybe I did, but I don't remember it, so it's kind of something new for me. My milk just kind of like showed up, I feel, but maybe I'm just like, I don't know. So now I will do a 32-week belly shot. Here I am from the side and the front and the other side. I'm wearing a dress today, but I don't have any shorts under it, so I can't, like, you know, just whip up. But next one I will, though. So that is my pregnancy update for weeks 30 through 32. Once again, I am not nude. I totally spaced because I didn't even think about looking topless until I recorded the video, but I'm not topless, people, okay? I have a dress on. It's just a little halter dress, and it's way lower in the camera than I thought it would be, so that's great. But okay, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.